Man, they blocking the live stream now? Wow. Sorry about that, boys. They playing dirty. So a lot of y'all didn't get to see the live feed, so y'all missed a lot of the great information that was out there. But we did kind of gloss on this subject. When Cam first made that video, that 3-hour video, the one I fell asleep on, got up and watched the rest of it. And I was the first and only person at the time to ever mention the fact of what Cam said. And I told people, and I told y'all, I said Cam glossed over the same thing. I said they both right. I was like, but when they get to the parts, they omit the parts that make them look bad. Just like everybody else do. They kind of gloss over it real quick and go on to the next thing. And I brought up the fact that he copywritten, went behind his back and copywritten Bird Gang. I brought that up as a negative. Nobody had a video out talking about it. Nobody made an interview talking about that. Since I did it, Charlamagne didn't like it. Now Joe Buddens don't like it. And I took slack. Everybody jumped down my back for saying it. Once them two saying it, yeah, you right, man. Yeah, that is kind of cool. Y'all are the phoniest people alive. But I love you though. But now he said, Joe Budden, that is, that if that was to happen to him, he would have punched somebody in the face. If that was to happen to him. Social media got it and said, Joe Budden said he would punch Cam'ron in the face if he did that to him. So Cam'ron, who's on the internet every day, put threatening remarks up like, man, I'm going to come ring your bell. I'm going to come ring your bell and all this stuff. And, you know, and Cam, I told you, he been on the internet forever. You know, he was basically the first rapper online. Because he was loving the internet and interacting with people till he forget that this ain't 100% cool to be doing. You got to be kind of careful. You know, and he just be feeling himself. But everyone talk about Cam as if, you know, like, hey, man. I mean, he was going all deep into the giving up all the goods. Remember? And that whole video, and I was like, man, you kind of went too far. Just saying people's names, just throwing people's names in there. Yo, I went to 35th, right? My man on 139th and Links. I used to be over there in the Red House with my man Greg. You know, we used to have you know, bricks and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, they used to have the green carpet in the house. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to say that's what they doing now. But back then, oh, good Lord, we used to have the guns under the pillow at Janie's house. Right? Janie's his auntie on his mother's side. But she's like, you know, not really his auntie. You know what I'm saying? But they all lived together in the same house. It was crazy. And I used to just come over there and just say what's up to them every now and then. I never really knew them like that. You know, but they had the green carpet on the floor with the orange walls, but now they brown. You know, but that's beside the point. Let me go to the story, right? We all go down here, and then my man Mike Dean, right? Mike Dean and Greg Harrison, and then Karen, and all of them, they used to run the dope out of 39. I'm like, he was that dangerous. That's what it sounded like on that video. And I'm like, wow. So he see this, and he was, I'm going to come ring his bell, and then I'm going to punch him in the face. I know dudes that know dude. You know, like, he thought he was going at him, which led Joe to go out and say, yo, I never dissed Cam'ron. I got love for Cam. You know what I'm saying? I never was dissing Cam. I said if somebody did that to me, I would have punched him in the face. So when he did all that, then that's when Cam came back. I want to tell Joe I'm sorry. I jumped off the handle. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. Because one, he realized I'm finna blow my position. He's finna blow the cool spot he was in. He was finna be in there in a very negative light. Plus, somebody told him what he actually said. You know, he went back and heard it finally and was like, he never said he was gonna punch me in the face. I let the internet spin me. So, that's what happened. That's why he came back and apologized so fast. You know, Joe Budden he's just addressing what was something that was recent, current event. You know, I know he needed the attention. You know, he's very happy he can be back in the spotlight. He finally said something controversial that people will respond to. And get his name back out there. You know, he's been thinning out. You know, he lost a lot of weight since the Drake situation. So now, look, he got me making a video about him again. There you go, Joe Budden. Way to get yourself back into the press. I'm out.